guys, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video I want to share with you my top 5 most complimented Bond number 9 fragrances. This was a requested video, so I hope you're watching. But if you want to know what are my most complimented Bond fragrances with an honorable mention, then just continue to watch. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red button turns gray. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads. Thumbs up the video so I know you love my content. And finally, leave me a comment below so we can get to know each other. Now, let's get started with the video. Alright guys, so I have a collection of 11 fragrances by Bond number 9 that I absolutely love. Okay, I'm obsessed with all of them and I wear all of them. I also have 4 body soaks that I love as well. Now, out of my 11, these that we're going to speak about today are the ones that garner me the most compliments, okay? And like I said, I wear all of them. I've had all of my Bond fragrances with the exception of the honorable mention since 2020, okay? So I have lots of experience with wearing these fragrances. But I have to speak about this one that I recently hauled within the month, and it's Tribeca. Y'all, I love this fragrance, okay? When I first smelled this fragrance, initially I was like, First, it smelled like Baccarat Rouge to me. And then the second time I smelled it, it was like, okay, this smells like Baccarat Rouge or someone wearing Baccarat Rouge sitting in a coffee shop. And then it just smelled like, I don't know what it smelled like, but I was always smelling it and always intrigued by it. But it wasn't a love at first sniff. It wasn't a hate. It was just a, it's familiar. It reminds me of Baccarat Rouge. It reminds me of, you know, whatever. But then I kept smelling it and kept smelling it and kept smelling it. Every time I went into Bloomingdale's or wherever they sold Bond fragrances, I would smell this fragrance as if I've never smelled it before. And the last time I smelled it, it was like, okay, she spoke to me. Like, and I had to listen. So I purchased Tribeca. Now, I've only wore this fragrance twice since having it, 2 times. And the second time I wore it, I didn't get any compliments. The first time I wore it, I got 2 compliments. Well, actually 3 if you're going to count Bay. But if you're not counting him, I got 2 outside compliments. 1 from someone in the Container Store and 1 from a local sports bar that we go to. We went there and the waiter complimented me on my fragrance. So Tribeca, I feel like she would definitely be a good pick for you if you like a caramel gourmand, not really coffee. Like, I don't even get coffee anymore. Like, I don't know why. The second time I smelled it, I felt like it smelled like Baccarat Rouge, like someone wearing Baccarat Rouge in a coffee shop. But it's cacao. It's not actual coffee. But you definitely get in some type of a coffee chocolate type smell. But I'm obsessed with this fragrance, y'all. So it opens up with cacao. There's hazelnut, jasmine, cedar, caramel, ambroxan, and moss. And I'm guessing that the ambroxan is what's smelling like Baccarat Rouge by 40. But this is a beautiful fragrance, y'all. It lasts forever on the skin. I can't wait to wear it more because I know I'm going to be getting mad compliments when I wear this fragrance. Tribeca by Bond number 9, the honorable mention. Alright, y'all, so we're not going in any particular order. These are just 5 Bond fragrances that I'm always getting complimented on. And the first one on the list today is Greenwich Village, a crowd favorite. You guys love this fragrance. I feel like most people have this fragrance. I think it's a safe blind buy. You guys are always asking me. If I had to say, I would say this is a safe blind buy. If you like sweet fragrances, if you like fruity fragrances with a slight gourmand dry down, then you'll love Greenwich Village. It will put you in the mind of Baccarat Rouge by 40 initially, like for the first sniff, but honestly, this is a fruity scent. It's beautiful, it's gourmand, it's sweet, and it lasts very long on the skin. It doesn't do any disappearing acts. You will always smell it. But I believe there's ambroxan in this fragrance as well. Yes, there's ambroxan. So there's ambroxan in the Tribeca and in the Greenwich Village, and these two kind of smell initially, like when you first smell them, they kind of smell like, you know, like if you like one, you'll like the other. I don't want to say they smell alike because they don't, but they kind of give you that same vibe. But it's definitely the ambroxan in the fragrances. So this opens up with lychee, there's cassis, mandarin orange, peony, water lily, jasmine, ambroxan, praline, musk, vanilla, and oak moss. Like I said, it's fruity. You definitely get that fruity lychee in the opening. If you love a sweet praline, slightly gourmand, but not heavily gourmand, but more on the gourmand side, dry down, you will love this and it lasts forever. This can be a signature scent. I've had this in signature scent videos. I've had this in all year round scent videos, because you can wear this in any type of weather, winter, spring, summer, and fall. This is a very versatile scent. I feel like you'll get the most bang for your buck with this one right here, Greenwich Village by Bond number 9. Next up, we have New York Nights, one of my obsessions, y'all. Like, this fragrance right here is so damn beautiful. It's so sexy. It's so decadent. It's a gourmand scent. It has a caramel and coffee dry down that is kind of addictive. Like, I'm literally addicted to this fragrance. Once the fall hits, like as soon as it's fall, I'm pulling this fragrance out and I'm wearing it because it just smells like fall. It's gourmand. It smells like coffee. It smells like cozy. It smells sexy. It's everything, okay? It opens up with gardenia. There's carnation, jasmine. There's white flowers. There's sea notes, patchouli, sandalwood, coffee, and caramel. This fragrance changes on my skin. I don't know how it does on anybody else, but on me, it opens up different. Like, it opens up one way, and then once it starts to dry down, then you get that sweet caramel and coffee. Y'all, this fragrance is so beautiful. I love a fragrance that can take me on a journey. You know what I mean? Like, make me feel like I'm wearing 2 different fragrances at one time, even though I'm wearing the one. So addictive. Like I said, if you like coffee in your fragrances, if you like sweet caramel, delicious, drippy fragrances, you need this, okay? New York Nights by Bond number 9. Next up, we have My New York. And I don't know if you guys can see the crystals, because I wanted a Bond bottle with crystals. This one has a little bit of crystals. Like, it says My New York in crystals, but I wish it had a little bit more crystals, but it's okay. But this is a beautiful fragrance, y'all. The scent, the bottle. First of all, I was hoping it smelled good before I purchased it because it says My New York, and you guys know I'm from New York, so I had to rep New York, even though all the Bond fragrances like have some type of a New York, you know, feel to it. But this one just says My New York, and I just felt like it spoke to me, and when I smelt it, it was screaming at me, okay? Y'all, this is rose and ginger. 2 of my favorite notes. I love rose fragrances and I love ginger fragrances. And you definitely smell the rose and you definitely smell the ginger. I'm not sure if it's a safe blind buy. I don't think it's for everybody. But y'all, this is a powerhouse, beast mode, different fragrance to my nose. It's so unique. It's so beautiful. It almost smells kind of like fizzy. Like, when you smell it, it smells like bubbles will be like, you know, hitting your nose. It is so incredibly long lasting, y'all. This is a beast. This is a projection monster. This is A1. Like I said, it's not for everybody, and I don't think it's a safe blind buy. Like, I feel like Greenwich Village would be a safer blind buy. This isn't, but it is incredibly beautiful, okay? It opens up with ginger, there's pink pepper, there's rose, papyrus, cashmere, sandalwood, and patchouli. There's nothing earthy or dirty or incensey or anything about this fragrance. For me, what I'm getting is a spicy rose fragrance, and I'm obsessed and in love all at the same damn time, y'all. My New York is definitely a powerhouse fragrance. If you love rose, if you love ginger, and you want to smell it in your fragrance, you need this. My New York by Bond number 9. Next on the list is Perfumista Avenue. Y'all, when I tell you this is one of the most sexiest, sweet, fruity, kind of smoky rose fragrances ever. Like, this is not your granny's rose, okay? This rose right here is so sexy, so sophisticated, so classy. It's not talked about, and I have no idea why. Like, why doesn't everybody that love rose have Perfumista in their collection? Like, is it me? Like, this fragrance is so beautiful. You always hear about Tribeca. You always hear about Greenwich Village. You always hear about even My New York and New York Nights, but you rarely see and hear about Perfumista Avenue. And when I tell y'all, do not sleep, because this one right here is a beast, and she is beautiful, okay? It opens up with plum and saffron. If y'all know me, y'all already know the saffron. It's the saffron for me, okay? There's nutmeg, there's rose oil, rose water, there's peony, there's jasmine, amber, patchouli, and musk. This is a masterpiece, okay? When I tell you, Bond fragrances either hit it out the park for me, or they kind of like, it could be a hit or miss. The ones in my collection are all hits, I'm telling y'all. And this one right here is no different. Perfumista Avenue is a beautiful rose scent. If you love rose, but you want a fruity, more young, more sexy, more sophisticated type of rose, this is the one you need. And when I tell you, people will smell you. It lasts forever. It smells rich. It's for date night. Like, this can be worn all year round, in my opinion, as well. Summer nights, you know what I mean? Like, take it in the summer nights, but you can wear this in the fall. You can wear this in the winter. This is just a beautiful, beautiful scent. I will say I purchased the body silk sometime in it may have been the end of 2020 or sometime in 2021, and I had to return it because it wasn't potent. I don't know if it's the one that I had was probably like a bad batch. So y'all, if you love rose, you need this. Let me tell you what it kind of smells similar to. If you've ever smelled Roses Musk by Montal, they can be cousins. They can be cousins. They're not sisters. They're probably like third cousins, okay? But I feel like if you like one, you'll like the other. Roses Musk is definitely more sweet. This is a little bit more spicy and peppery. But you definitely smell the sweet jammy rose. Listen, Perfumista Avenue is not to be played with. Don't play with her, okay? All right, y'all. So we made it to the last fragrance on my top 5 most complimented Bond fragrances in my collection. If you know me, and if you know this channel, can y'all guess what the last fragrance is? Leave it in the comments below. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. Are y'all done? Because I'm ready to show y'all. I'm ready to reveal this beautiful work of art masterpiece fragrance to you right now. And it's none other than Nomad by Bond Number 9. Y'all know me. Y'all already know. This is one of my favorite Bond fragrances. Y'all, it's the pear, it's the fruity notes, it's the oud. Okay, this is a fruity oud fragrance. I'm telling you guys, if you're afraid of oud, try this fragrance, because this oud right here, this will make you love oud. This is not like the other ouds that's out there, okay? It's not sharp, it's not barnyardy, it's not stanky, it's not skanky, it's not dirty, it's not like, it's none of those things, okay? This oud right here is so smooth, it's so sweet, it's so eloquently done. There's no dirt up in here at all, okay? She's super clean, super sweet, super fly. Like, this fragrance right here is everything, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So it opens up with pear, blackcurrant, quince, rose, violet, oud, orris, amber, vanilla, and a beautiful creamy sandalwood down in the base. Y'all, Nomad is just the winner for me. Like, honestly, this is one of the best offerings from the house of Bond Number 9, in my opinion, okay? And I love all 11 of my Bond fragrances, but whenever I smell Nomad, she just makes me happy. Like, I don't know. Like, let me see if I can show you guys my dent. Can you see right here? This is where it is right here. Like, not quite half, but almost at half. Y'all, this just makes me so happy. I love this fragrance. Like I said, it's a fruity oud. It's not an offensive scent. If you don't like oud, or if you're afraid of oud, still try to smell this fragrance, because it's so beautiful. It's so eloquently done. It's blended to perfection. It lasts forever on the skin. I got the body silk, and y'all, the body silk is just as potent. It lasts just as long. It is like a powerhouse. I'm telling you, this fragrance is amazing. Nomad by Bond Number 9. Well, that's all, folks. A really short and sweet video on my most complimented Bond Number 9 fragrances. Do you own Bond Number 9? Do you love them? What do you think about Bond Number 9? Let's talk about it in the comments below, like we always do. Remember to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great, signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.